Okay, back to page 97 in your book, Transforming and Editing Combined Images, towards the bottom of the page. Although you've combined 3 images together, they still require some work. The background remains in the 2 imported images, and the picture of the cow is out of proportion when compared with the barn. In order to use the transform options, the affected area must reside on a layer. Layers act as clear overlays on your image and can be used in many ways. In this section, you will do the following. View the stacking order of the layers that were automatically created when you combined the images. Remove the background from the copied images. Refine the edges of the combined images, and name the layers to organize them. So, changing the size of a placed image. Well, you could have adjusted the image size prior to dragging and dropping it into the barn picture. You can also make adjustments to layers and the objects that reside on the layers. Here, you will adjust the size and position of the placed layers. So make sure the layers panel is visible. If you don't, use the window menu to view it. Double-click the words Layer 1 right here. To the right of the image thumbnail of the rooster in the Layers panel. When the text field becomes highlighted, type rooster and then press Enter to accept the changes. And repeat this process to rename Layer 2 Cow. So right here, I'm going to double-click it and Cow. There we go. With the cow layer selected in the Layers panel, choose Edit Free Transform. So make sure you click on the cow layer, Edit Free Transform. Handles appear around the edges of the cow. Keep the cow selected. If you do not see the handles, press Control-0 to fit the image into the window. So I'm going to do Control-0 because I can't see the handles. And there we go. There's my handles. Okay. Press and hold Alt-Shift. Okay. And then click and drag any one of the handles on the outside corner edges of the cow towards the center. The image size is reduced. Notice that the scale percentages and the options bar change as you scale the image. That would be up here. Okay. Reduce the size of the cow image to approximately 50% of its original size. Holding the Shift key maintains the proportions as you scale, while the Alt key scales the image towards its center. So hold down the Alt-Shift keys, which I am, and I'm going to grab a corner box and drag to the middle. And then I'm looking up there at the, I want to try to get it to 50%. There, close enough. And the 50% is right up here. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Okay, in the options bar, click the Commit Transform button, the check mark located on the right side, right here. If you do not see the rooster image, use the Move tool to reposition the cow to reveal it. In the Layers panel, click to activate the rooster layer and then choose Edit Free Transform. So I'm going to click on Rooster, Edit Free Transform, and then at the top of page 99, press and hold the Alt-Shift and reduce the size of the rooster to 60%, okay? Alt-Shift, and I'm reducing it to 60%. There, pretty close. Okay, and now removing the background. We gotta hit the check mark to commit, okay? Removing a background. Photoshop makes it easy to remove the background of an image. Here you'll use a method that works well with solid backgrounds, such as the white behind the cow and the rooster. Select the cow layer in the Layers panel. In the Tools panel, click to select the Magic Eraser tool. You may need to click and hold on the Eraser tool to access the Magic Eraser. So here's the Eraser tool. I'm going to click on the little triangle there, and I'm going to choose Magic Eraser tool. Okay, position the magic eraser tool over the white area behind the cow and click once to remove the white background right here. In the Layers panel, click to activate the rooster. Position the cursor over the white area adjacent to the rooster and click once to remove the white background. Pretty slick, huh? In page 100 now, understanding the stacking order of layers. Layers are much like pieces of clear film that you would place on a table. The layers themselves are clear, but anything placed on one of the layers will be positioned on top of the layers that are located beneath it. Confirm that the rooster layer remains selected, and it is. Click to select the Move tool from the Tools panel, right here, Move. Position the Move tool over the rooster image in the document window and drag the rooster so your cursor is positioned over the head of the cow. Notice that the rooster image is positioned under the cow. This is because the cow layer is above the rooster layer in the Layers panel. So here, if I click and drag the rooster, see how it's behind the head of the cow? So in the Layers panel, click and hold the rooster layer and drag the layer up so it's positioned on top of the cow layer. Now the rooster's on top of the cow, okay? The order of these matters, okay? Notice in the document window now the stacking order of the layers affect the stacking order of the objects in the image. So using the Move tool, click and drag the rooster to position it in the lower left corner of the image in front of the fence and along the side of the barn. If your image seems to jump when you're trying to position the image, choose View, Snap to prevent the edge of the image from snapping to the edge of the document. So I'm going to drag it down here to the fence. I guess I'm just going to put it right there. Click to activate the cow layer. And then, continuing to use the Move tool, click and drag the cow to position it in the lower right corner of the image. Position the cow so it appears to be grazing on the grass without hanging outside the image area. Choose File, Save, and keep the file open for the next part of the lesson. File, Save. Refining the edges of copied images. When the images are copied, they maintain very hard edges, making it very clear where the picture of the cow or rooster stops and the original image starts. This hard edge makes the images look contrived. You will blend the images so they look more natural together. Click to select the cow layer in the Layers panel. Choose the Zoom tool from the tools. So I want the cow, and over here is Zoom. If necessary, uncheck Scrubby Zoom. Okay, mine's already unchecked. And then click and drag to create a zoom area around the entire cow. The cow is magnified to fill the entire display area. So I'm going to click and drag over the cow. There. Choose Layer, Matting, Defringe. Layer, Matting, Defringe. In the Defringe dialog box, maintain the default setting of 1 pixel and then click OK. The Defringe command blends the edges of the layer into the background, making it appear more natural. Press H on the keyboard to choose the Hand tool. Using the Hand tool, click and drag the window to the right to reveal the content positioned on the left side of the image. Stop dragging when the rooster is visible. Here's the rooster. Press Ctrl-Z, in the Layers panel, click to activate the rooster. Layer, Matting, Defringe. Layer, Matting, Defringe. And keep the 1 pixel and say the Defringe command affects only the selected layer. And notice that both the rooster and the cow now look more naturally blended. Okay, softens the edges. Press Ctrl Z to undo the application of the defringe command. Ctrl Z. Notice the hard edge around the perimeter of the rooster. Press Ctrl Z again to reapply it. Double-click the hand tool in the Tools panel to fit the entire image in the document window. Double-click the hand tool. And then File, Save.